Kick Vic turning on each other even more. It's wonderful. Take a look at this picture. Let me know what you think about this. This is a social blade. Released a video earlier today talking about YouTube seemingly suppressing I Stand With Vic related videos. Now, of course, it is a site-wide issue. We have changes to the algorithm and the YouTube policy, etc., etc. However, specifically with I Stand With Vic related content, it seems like there's something in the tags or the title or certain words used in the videos. Not even things that are bad, just simply names even. Perhaps Vic, Monica, I'm not sure. Seems like there's some very weird stuff that is causing our videos to get restricted, but that's not the point of this video. Only mentioning that briefly, so if you haven't seen the video I made earlier today, you can check it out. Again, only about 4 minutes long and quite informative. But this video I'm making is talking about Kick Vic and the very unique, to put it nicely, attorney, or I don't even know he's an attorney to be honest, lawyer, let's go with that. The unique lawyer on Twitter that has been championing for Kick Vic. Seems like they don't even really like him anymore. We're going to be talking about that in this video. It should be good for a laugh. Video earlier today with much more serious topic. This one much more lighthearted. And also a test because I want to see if this also gets restricted. And trial and error, like I said earlier today. That's all we can keep doing for now. I don't want to worry you guys too much about the videos getting restricted and all that. Let's give it a few days, trying things out, and we'll see where things go from there. Although still, if you would like to support this channel more directly, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or simply donating through Streamlabs or PayPal, links below for all of that. But now, let's get started with this video. So, the subject material of this video specifically is Kick Vic turning on each other even more. It's wonderful. Take a look at this picture. Let me know what you think about this. This is a social blade. This is not a YouTube social blade, though. This is actually the social blade of a Twitter account. But who could it possibly be? I'm very curious if you can guess who. It's a certain person. Look at these tweets. On the right-hand side, you have the tweets that they make per day. You were getting upwards towards 409 tweets a day. That is very hard to even comprehend, to be quite honest. This person tweets 300 to 400 tweets a day, slowing down a bit now, going down to about the mid 100 range, which is still a ridiculous amount of tweets. This person, when they started to originally go off on Twitter, posting all of this stuff about the Vic Mignogna situation, we're getting a lot of support, a lot of new followers. But what's been happening the last week or so? As you can see, losing followers left and right. But why? Why could that possibly be? Let's take a look. But you know what? That's right. I already kind of spoiled whose Twitter profile that is when I was talking about a certain Twitter lawyer on Kick Vic that's been championing for them. And how well it was going for that person at first when he was making statements somewhat along the lines of this. Earlier today, I learned about this Stand With Vic hashtag. You forgot the I, but we get the point, I guess. And the total gibberish sent by his lawyers as part of a lol suit. Gibberish. Ironic when you don't even get the hashtag right, but okay. Reminder to check out the defamation basics. Hashtag law 140 on why this is going to end poorly for him. So this person basically started going off, making a bunch of tweets, started to get a lot of support from Kick Vic. But as you can see, that support's been waning. The tweets this person makes gets less and less, and he's losing followers left and right. Another example of the kind of stuff this guy was posting in his prime a week or so ago. They're INCELS. They blame women for not censored them on command. And since women are the victims here, they have to go all in standing the censored, typical Delta male stuff, really. Even the betas aren't that sad. This person just came out on Twitter attacking anybody who stands with Vic and making, in my opinion, very poor posts. Redacted, if I recall, even offered to talk to this person about all of this. Could be privately or even on a show. And this person denied it. This person who so confidently will go on Twitter and champion for Kick Vic is also so afraid of actually debating his points with another attorney. He's happy to, argue on Twitter with people that aren't lawyers, but when an actual attorney invites him onto a show to have a real debate, dude runs with his tail between his legs. Some more posts. I don't know if it's worth labeling him as a S predator or not. I haven't talked with his rather long list of targets. I do know with absolute certainty, backed understanding the law, that he's going to lose this bumptious lol suit. And if I recall, during the period of time where this person was making those statements, they had also admitted that they didn't even really know about the filings and the full scope of the situation. And allegedly, a certain VA for Rooster Teeth apparently brought this person in, and that person somewhat bragging about it. Speaking of being scared to debate an actual lawyer, here's a response to that topic. Original tweet saying, coming from the guy who won't debate lawyers enjoy winning a losing argument against anime fans. What a sad victory. And Twitter lawyer responds saying, a debate implies one of the two sides has a possibility of winning. Vic, Nick, Ty do not. I'm just making sure lots of people learn that versus the comparative handfuls of people watching a YouTube show. This is one of the most pretentious things I have ever seen. Where do I even start? Let's take it at the top, I guess, to keep it simple. So implying that Vic has absolutely no chance of winning the lawsuit. Let's see if this tweet ages well. I can't wait to see if it does, because I have a pretty good idea of the merit of the lawsuit. We've been following it for 5 months. This dude jumps in on it within 24 hours, acts like he knows everything about the case, even though he had previously, to my recollection, allegedly admitted that he didn't even actually read all the filings, etc., etc. Says that Vic, Nick, and Ty have no possibility of winning a debate with him as well. That's bold words. Actions speak much louder. On one hand, you're claiming that. On the other hand, you're too scared to actually put your money where your mouth is. But that's probably being too generous. I've seen the picture you posted of your apartment. It's quite odd, actually, to be honest, that this person who is supposed to be an established criminal defense attorney who had run for a political office has a messier looking apartment than I do. I'm not even kidding. And for the record, I don't really have an impressive apartment by any means. I live in LA. I'm lucky to just be able to pay rent every month. I don't have much furnishings beside what you guys see here in the little set I have, so to speak, the office or whatever you want to call it. But even still, this dude, if you take a look at his Twitter profile, post a picture. He's got a hole in the door. He's got carpet that looks absolutely disgusting. The shelves are falling apart. Like, this guy's supposed to be, like I said, an established criminal defense attorney, at least according to his Twitter bio. How could I almost forget, too, the audacity that this person has to make this statement? I'm just making sure lots of people learn that versus the comparative handfuls of people watching a YouTube show. Are you kidding me? Your posts pull like 43 likes. Your most liked post has like 300 likes. Arcade is pulling sometimes upwards to 10,000 viewers concurrently on a live stream. Views on those videos pushing around the 60 to 100,000 mark. Other content creators like myself have videos that have hit my Be There video over 450,000 views. We're getting millions of views a month. You're saying that we're getting like handfuls of people only. This has to be one of the biggest reaches I've seen since a certain arms girl tried to reach through her computer screen to find Yellow Flash and take him down. So what's really funny too is recently this person has made an entire thread on Twitter known as, well, to his words, the thread knot. Now, what's so freaking hilarious about this? Here's another picture of it, the thread knot. So basically, start here with the IO9 article. Oh my goodness. Could you get... I don't even know what to say anymore. Anytime the IO9 article is brought up, I just lose it. It's just so funny. It's such an embarrassing article. I can't even, like, keep a straight face and talk about it, to be quite honest. This person starts with the IO9 article, then goes on to, you know, have this whole thread formatted, basically. He calls it, again, the thread knot. And what's so funny about this, guys, is he even changed his Twitter banner to, like, something that says thread knot. This guy has rebranded his entire social media on Twitter. Pinned comment about this thread knot thing, changes his banner to the thread knot thing. This guy will talk so much smack about Vic, Ty, Nick, all of us. I stay on Vic's side. Talk so much smack about us while he tries to rebrand his entire Twitter profile, maybe even his entire brand to begin with. I don't know. It's weird, as I said. This dude's trying to rebrand himself around Kick Vic. I'm sorry, Nick, but how embarrassing is that? Honestly, I can't even. You know what? I completely lost it too. I was laughing too hard right there, and I forgot the most embarrassing part about all of this. This guy recently went through all that effort of making this thread knot thing, changing his banner even for all of this. And recall the social blade I showed you earlier? After this dude goes through all this work, championing for Kick Vic, making this giant thread, he's losing followers. Even Kick Vic is starting to get weirded out by this person, and this person is diving so far into the rabbit hole again, basically rebranding themselves to be this Kick Vic champion when they don't even want him anymore. That's about it for this video, my friends. We'll see if it gets restricted. Obviously, I'm hoping it doesn't, but I am preparing for the worst, and we'll handle things as they move from there. I'll keep you guys updated. If you're not in the Discord server, be sure you are in there if you want to have updates besides for only when videos come out, or follow me on Twitter. Pretty active on there as well. Updates there. So that'd be pretty cool. If you want to do a bit extra to support this channel and the content we're creating here, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or donating one time through Streamlabs or PayPal, and you can send a message on top of that. Links for all of that below. Discord server is totally free, so we'd love to see you there. And I have some shout outs for the video I released earlier today. I Stand With Vic videos are being suppressed by YouTube, and shouts out for the wonderful people who helped promote that video over on Twitter. Thank you for posting. Toko Tech, Jeff Gary, Mr. Anime 343, the Dark Lord of the Sith, and Paragon Langston of Amped Guard. Thank you, my friends. Hope you have a good one, and I will see you next time.